Okay, guys. This is the creator, got the creations, creator of Fights and Fights. And yes, I am talking about Fights and Fights. I'm not gonna be talking about any other series right now. This is just mainly focused on Fights and Fights. And I'm just gonna be here talking about some of the like moves you may have seen in like past seasons or episodes. I just wanna say this. Those are not original, and you will no longer be seeing them in any future episodes, like at all. Like you would never see these moves I'm about to show. You're never going to see them again. They're not original. They're not mine. And the only reason why I used them is because when I was making season 1 and season 2, I didn't really have like an original story. Kind of how I explained it in the first video. Like I said, season 1, no, I just wanted to make a series. I didn't think I would make it into something serious, so I just made a random animation. This gonna be like an animation thingy, not really a series. In season 2, I started to like develop like what I wanted to like do with the series, but still didn't really have many things original, as you will see. But like the things that I show in this video, I'll be explaining or clarifying some things. Everything else is gonna be original. You feel me? Like season 3 is like basically the true story. That's where the whole entire story is basically have been made up at. Season 3, like once I created season 3, I started to like really work on the story, and I pretty much got the whole story made basically. Like I know what I want to do with the whole thing, like the whole entire thing. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Everything else is gonna be original. All the powers, all the abilities. Now, yeah, I may add some little references from like maybe different animes or whatever, cause I mean, there's nothing wrong with adding references, but I just want y'all to know that these are not original, and I'm going to explain like the move and stuff, like the counterpart of that. Basically, I'm going to explain. You'll see. Okay, so right here, where Anna summons Naruto with her, summoning abilities, that would not be original. Yes, she can draw and summon characters. Think of it like how Sai from Naruto is. It's like that, but different. Like her ability is literally to summon. Her ability is summoning and creating. So she will be able to create characters, but it would be original characters, not any characters from someone else's or anything else like that. Nothing like that. And then we have this part where one of the characters, which is one of the main characters' older brothers, his name is Hazel. He's is basically him going Super Saiyan, but that would not be happening. Like that's not original. So this character would not be going Super Saiyan. Yes, he would have a form where he charges up and he transforms, and he has like a little form where his hair changes color and all. But it's gonna be different from Super Saiyan. It's not gonna be called Super Saiyan. It's gonna have a different name. It's gonna have a different everything. Basically, it's gonna be original. You will see in the manga when he does the transformation. You know, he's not gonna have like 50 different types of transformations like the Saiyans does. The character will probably have, if anything, maybe 2 or 3 transformations, and it would have completely different names. So that's that. Completely different. It would not be like Super Saiyan. The aura and the way he transforms, it would be completely different. I'm not gonna have it similar at all. I may have some references, possibly, but it would not be like Super Saiyan. This would be extremely original because this series is becoming something that's original, and I'm making this like seriously. Like this is serious. And yeah, that's that on that part. Okay, now at this part with Anna, she's like using one of her first summoners to fight one of the villains. The sound effect obviously is not mine. It's not original. I just wanted to say that. But the summoner that's original, as you see in season 3, is original. Is called number 1. That's her first summoner. You know, I can go into detail about what they are, but you're going to figure out what they are in the series later on anyway. And it's going to explain itself, so I'm just not going to spoil it for y'all. Just know that's an original character and all that stuff. Now, I may change the way it look a little bit, possibly, maybe so. But just know that there will be 4 of them. 4 different ones. And that's that. Now here, this part where Musa's saying hidden rage and he's punching the villain. That, well, if you know about Naruto, then you know what that's referencing. But I don't really want that to be a move because I don't really like the name of it. Like, it's technically original since I just changed the name, but I don't really like the name of it because it doesn't really match the character. So he may still have a similar move like that, but the name will be completely different. And it's going to actually match his character and all that. It's going to make sense. Now, sir, everybody knows about, that. What it says, I know that I say it because you can read, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows about that. If you don't, maybe you don't watch anime, I don't know. But the thing is, the character is going to have something like that, but it's not going to be how, that thing is, the domain expansion. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a whole complete different thing. It's going to be original, and it's going to be different. It's going to be like a room where he can, fight one-on-one. Basically just like exactly how he fought that villain in season 2. But it's going to have a different name, and it's going to explain how it works, And yeah, it's going to be like a little barrier and all that, I would say it's similar to the domain expansion, but it's different. Trust me, it's going to be different, It's going to be different. It's going to be original. It's going to be different. It may be kind of similar, but it's going to be different. I'm going to be sort of that. And yeah, it's going to be one of his best abilities, basically. Now, as for the room, I'm just going to call it a room for right now. His little room area, his thing, is probably not going to have the boxing ring. I will probably have something similar to like a boxing ring look-alike or something, but it's not going to be a boxing ring. It's going to be something different. It's going to be like a void with like some type of background where you just fight, And he won't be the only character that has something like that. It's going to be different things, There's characters that can do different things. I'm not going to explain it. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not trying to spoil anything. But just know there's going to be characters that can do things. Okay? Now, for this. Yes, it says Chidori, but he's not going to do a Chidori, It is different. It's not going to be the same, Yeah, he has lightning. He can put the lightning in his hands and hit you with it. But it's going to electrocute you instead of like piercing you and, that. He will instead of him going through your heart and piercing you, he's going to touch you and it's just going to electrocute your body and stuff like that. And it's going to have a completely different name. Or it might not even have a name at all, to be honest. I don't think it really needs a name. But maybe I might give it a name. Who knows? But just know that he's going to still have a thing where the lightning's in his hand. He chases the person or whatever. But it's not going to be like a Chidori. It's going to be different. Now right here, you know what it says? He's going to have something similar to that. But it's going to be with gravity. Because, I sort of have to really explain it. The moon god abilities, moon, gravity, he can do all different types of stuff with gravity. So it would make sense for him to be able to do that with gravity, to like deflect things and all that, you know. I don't think I'm gonna give it a name because it's just really him just deflecting things. I don't think it really needs a name for it, but I may give it a name. But just know that it's not gonna be a full counter. It's gonna be just him deflecting attacks with gravity, you know. You know, yeah. And well, that's pretty much it. You know, I just wanted to get that out the way and just tell y'all that you will not be seeing, you know, that. Like, you're going to see it still, but it's not going to be the same name. It's going to be something original, you know, something I thought of myself and I made myself. Everything from now on is going to be completely original, completely self-made, all of that, you know, completely self-made. Now, with some of the characters, I did realize that some of these characters are actual characters from other animators, and I'm going to change that and remake those characters like some of the gods. You know, some of the gods are not my original characters, but I'm going to turn into my original characters by just, well, changing them, just switching them up, changing them, and making them to original, you know. Now, if you go look at the God War arc, you will see, if you know these animators, you will see them. Or if you know where that character's from, you will see them. And I'm not trying to take nobody's stuff, you feel me? That's not what I'm going to do. I want my own original stuff. So I'm going to change the characters and just reboot them, basically. You know, if you are not sure what I'm talking about, I'm going to put these photos right here and show you what I'm talking about. Now, as you can see right here, it's all the guys together. Some of those characters you may notice from maybe different animators, and it's their original character, whatever the sort is. I just want y'all to know that I'm going to reboot it. Well, every character, to be honest, in the show is kind of getting a reboot. You know, instead of it just being sideways, each character would be getting a 360 version of them. You know, so I'm going to reboot every character anyway. But just know those characters won't look how they look in here. Just know they're going to look different. I'm going to make them into my own way. Because, well, they're original characters, you know. I'm going to make them original characters. You know, the colors are going to be the same because, well, it has to represent the character that they are anyway. You know, so the colors are going to be the same. The powers are going to be the same. It's just the appearance is going to be basically different and more original. You know, that's really it. That's really it, to be honest. So, yeah, you won't see any non-original characters anymore. I will make sure every character that I make is original, and pretty much just everything's gonna be original now. Like, no more non-original BS. You know, it's gonna be all original stuff, because like this is serious. I'm taking this very seriously now, and I hope, like, if I ever do blow up and this as it becomes like a big thing, I honestly hope I don't get sued or like copyrighted for, you know, my past mistakes. But, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen. But if I ever do blow up, you know, and this becomes a big thing, and let's say I get a studio and I decide to make this into like an anime, like an actual animated series, like an anime style series, then we'll probably just reboot the whole entire show. You know, the story's gonna stay the same, but it's just that it's gonna be like a reboot, just like how they did with Naruto. They rebooted it. It would be like that, you know, just reboot the series. It's just that it's gonna be better and all that if I was to do that. So yeah, that's it. You know, that's where you hit. I am currently working on volume 3. So if you are waiting on volume 3, that will be coming maybe in a week, possibly. I don't know. Hopefully I don't get sidetracked or busy with other things. But yeah. And well, that's it, man. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I clarified everything that I wanted to and that I feel like I needed to. And that would be all for this video. You know, I'm going to be ending this. And I hope all you guys enjoyed this little explaining or clarifying thinking. And yeah, hopefully you're actually watching my stuff and you actually enjoy it. And well, man, just enjoy my stuff. I don't know what else to say. Just enjoy. And I will be signing off now. This is the creator signing off. See you on the next video I decide to make. And enjoy.